Saul did something that should terrify every person who has ever convinced themselves that partial obedience is still obedience. 1 Samuel 15. God gives Saul the clearest command in his entire reign. Go and attack the Amalekites. Destroy everything. Do not spare anything. No livestock, no plunder, nothing. Saul went. He fought. He won. And then he kept the best of it. The finest sheep, the best cattle. Everything worth keeping, he kept. He destroyed what was worthless and kept what was valuable and called it obedience. When Samuel arrives, Saul greets him with 4 words. I have carried out the Lord's command. He believed it. He was not lying. He had constructed a version of obedience in his own mind so convincing that he could stand before the prophet of God and say it with confidence. And then Samuel says, "What is this bleating of sheep in my ears?" Saul's response should stop you completely. The people did it. They spared the best to sacrifice to God. It was actually worship. He had an answer ready, a spiritual answer, a reason why his disobedience was actually devotion. And Samuel looked at him and said this, "Does the Lord delight in burnt offerings as much as in obeying the voice of the Lord? To obey is better than sacrifice." Then he said the words that ended everything. "Because you have rejected the word of the Lord, he has rejected you as king." Saul did not rebel openly. He did not worship another god. He simply decided which parts of God's command applied to him and which parts he could improve upon. And God called it rejection. Partial obedience is not obedience. It is the most dangerous kind of disobedience because it comes dressed in the language of devotion. Saul never stopped believing he was serving God. That is what makes this the most terrifying story in the Old Testament.